Hey everyone, it's Ricky from Estland here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to add a new user to the back end of your WordPress website. Here's how to log in to the back end of your WordPress site. The first thing you're going to do is start typing your website address in your URL bar. Ours, for example, is www.estlanddesign.com. And now you're going to add an extension to this URL before you press enter. For most of us, the extension is going to be /wp-admin. If we've given you a special extension like login, you'll type that here instead of wp-admin. Once you've typed that in, go ahead and press enter. And this should take you to a login screen that looks very similar to the one that I'm in front of. Here, you're going to type in the username and password that we gave you. And mine is already copied, so I'm going to just paste it right here and then hit login. And now, once we're logged in, you'll be looking at what's called the WordPress dashboard, or sometimes we refer to it as the back end of your WordPress site. And this is really the starting point for anything you're going to do on your site. So sometimes you're going to want to add a new user to the back end of your WordPress site. And so what that means is they'll have their own login credentials. So if you have a new employee or somebody who signed up to do some blogging for you, and you want them to be able to log in and make some edits, but you don't want them to share your login credentials, what you want to do is create a new user. So to add a new user, we're going to locate the Users button in our left-hand side menu in the WordPress dashboard and hover over it until we see Add New in the options on the right side, and that's the one we're going to click. And so today, for our example, I'm going to be adding a user named James Madison. So first things first, the username, I always like to make it something that's very simple, usually one word, and impossible to forget. So for James, we'll just do James. Now the email field is pretty important because this is the email address that WordPress will use in case this user ever forgets their password and they request a password reset link. So make sure whatever email address you use here is one that this person has access to and they know how to check. Now that I've got James's email in, I'm going to want to add his first and last name. And I usually skip the website part. And now to add their password, I'll click Show Password. And here I'll see highlighted is a very strong, pretty long password that WordPress generated when we started this Add New User process. Since this is a good, strong password, we usually recommend that you leave this as the new user password and simply copy and paste it somewhere for your records. If you want the new user to be sent an email about their account, you can leave this box checked. Now to decide a role for our new user. The two roles that we use most frequently are author and administrator. Author gives the user simple access to log in and create and publish new blog posts. Administrator gives the new user full access, so you can decide which role your new user is. But for today, I'm going to make James Madison an administrator. Now that we've got our information in and we've selected a role, the last thing that we're going to do is press Add New User. And that's it. Now we've created a new user named James Madison who can log in and perform all site functions. And here he is. And that's how to add a new user to the back end of your WordPress site.